So here we are. We've now got the rims, wheels fitted to the bike. It's still on its little temporary paddock stand. That's one of the next jobs. But let me give you a bit of an update about what's taken me so long. I was shocked that it was 3 months since the last video, which is ridiculous. Anyhow, so we got the wheel on. It's all looking good. Chain and sprockets all renewed and refitted. New shoes, new bearings, all done. Wheel looks ace. Looks really nice. Very pleased with it. I left that open because I think it looks cooler than the ugly plate that sits there. Yeah, so that's the rear rim on. And then the one that's taken me the most time has actually been the front one. But I mentioned in the last video that I'd got a nice twin leading shoe hub, which I've now got fitted. Looks fab, really pleased with it. I've got to do the brake cables for it, but as you can see, it's looking really nice. Now, one of the things that took me so long was actually finding shoes to fit this, which I now found out Dunstall hub. So the Dunstall hub apparently looks as though it had Dunstall shoes, which I didn't have. So after a lot of messing about, I eventually managed to find a very great guy in France, of all places, that specialises in brake shoes. And we managed to get some to fit. A bit of modification, but nonetheless great. And over on this side here, you remember from the last video I drilled some ventilation holes in, while I got some nice stainless steel mesh and fitted those on as well. And again, I think that looks great. I've got to do a new front mudguard for it, obviously. That's one of the next jobs. But it's really starting to get there. It's really starting to get there. I'm very pleased with it. And then the other bit that's taken me quite a long time, well, so two things. Firstly, getting hold of a centre stand. So at the moment it's still on its sort of temporary stand to wheel it around the workshop, but now it's got wheels, I need it to be on a stand. So, but getting hold of a Atlas stand has been very troublesome. So that's taken me quite a long time. And then the last bit, which has actually been, I thought was going to be more trouble than it actually was getting the registration. So this bike hasn't been on the road for years. So I had to go through an age-related assessment, which I did through the Norton Owners Club, and they just did a great job. And so I've now got age-related plate. I've got all the documents for it. You know, this bike now is no longer an accumulation of parts. It is now a motorbike ready for, well, getting ready for the road. I'm absolutely thrilled with the progress, and hopefully 2023 will be the year that it actually starts. But now I've said that out loud, there's going to be some problems, I'm sure. So that's a bit of an update. Say next video will be exhaust silencers, centre stand, and then probably the one after that will be then fluids and hopeful startup. But there's bound to be some other stuff. Okay, that's it for now.